Calvin Castine at Northern Adirondack Central School. It's the 31st day of January, the last day of January 2012. Where has the month gone? And we're here for CVAC Junior Varsity Girls Basketball. The Northern Adirondack Bobcats and their furthest rivals in the CVAC, the Ticonderoga Sentinels. Coming up right here, right now on viewer-supported hometown cable. Aloysius Durnan will do the announcing. Because there's no varsity team at NAC, they kind of treat this like the varsity game. Nicole Fuller starting for the Sentinels. And you got Janelle Woods. Constance Bailey. Rachel Scuddery. And Paige Gunning. Tina Russell is the coach. For the Bobcats, Taylor Durnan. And you got to Rachel Venn. Jillian Scott. Megan McGee. And Stephanie Snide. And Jess Herrica is the coach. Rebecca Nephew is the team manager. Andy Landry and Barry Norton are the officials. It'll be McGee jumping for the Cats. And you got Fuller jumping for the Sentinels. Temperature 26 degrees when we pulled into the yard here in NAC. Bobcats saw them in their last game up at Northeastern where they defeated the Northeastern Clinton Cougars. There's a quick basket by Megan McGee. Well, it wasn't McGee that jumped center, then was it? Somebody else had it wrong. Probably Snide jumped center. Whoa! It'll take me a few plays to remember all the Bobcats. Andy Landry said, what? I don't know. Not sure what he was looking for. Here's Ben. And this is McGee. Over to Scott. Scott back to 23 Snide. What else you got out there? 10 Durnan, okay. is Venn to McGee. Oop. I'm not sure if she traveled, but she sure looked guilty. We've been told that the first time these clubs met, it was a very one-sided Bobcat victory. That's a travel. That may explain why the Ticonderoga crowd is so thin right now. I had quite a few fans here for the modified. Not sure if they have any. They must have a couple, I would imagine, but not sure what they've got for JV fans here. The crowd kind of cleared out in a hurry after the modified game. There's a long shot, too strong. Rebound in the hands of Ben. Ben drives, pulls it up wisely. No sense forcing a shot if you don't have the shot. Ball comes to Durnan. She comes up short. Durnan again. And Taylor Durnan pushes it in for a 4-0 Bobcat lead. We're at 5:34 and counting here in the first quarter. Shot hits the side of the rim into the hands of Ben. Ben looking down the floor. And nice pass. Nice pass. She waited till she could get it to Scott and hit her with a bullet. Now we're going to have Brunel coming in for the Cats, but first we have a Ticonderoga timeout. Sentinel ball. No travel. Ty will keep it. 20 on the shot clock. Top of the actually elbow part of the arc. Rebounded. This is Durnan giving it up to Venn. Back to Durnan. And was it Seton Catholic? I think I saw that happened twice in the JV game. That's a jump ball. Ticonderoga turn on the possession arrow. Sentinels will bring it into the court ball. Bobcats in the man-to-man defense. And with the guys on the bench are cheerleaders too. They're just cheering them on for defense. There's to Scott. To Durnan. The high post hits the back of the iron. Ball's tipped and controlled by Scott. Scott out to McGee. McGee throws it up. No. Sentinels will keep it. 6-0, 4:06 to go. We are in the first quarter. Got it in the forecourt. 8 on the shot clock. Tipped by Durnan. Sentinels keep it. The shot up too strong. And rebounded Durnan. McGee pushes it up to Scott. Back to McGee. Over to Venn. Venn will try a three-pointer. Too strong. Kept alive by Durnan. Pulled down by Scott. Scott to Venn. Venn fakes one way, goes the other, and throws it in. Nice move by Rachel Venn. And it's now 8-0 Bobcats. 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the first. Blue ball. Yeah, I know it's purple, but too many syllables. let's see, in for the Cats is number 20. That's, what was that? That's Carpenter, Kristen Carpenter. This is Carpenter with the ball. Sentinels have the rebound. Rebounded Durnan. Durnan to Scott. Beautiful. Beautiful play. 10-0 Bobcats. 2:27 showing. Woods brings it down for the Sentinels. Turnaround is missed. Rebounded Scott. Gives it to Durnan. Gives it to Carpenter. And Durnan is taken down. First foul of the game is on Fuller. 2:01 on the clock. Durnan shooting 2. Anna Lajway and 7th grader McKenna McGee in for the Bobcats. We have one more sub. That sub is going to come in for Durnan. Well, she makes it. She's out. She misses it. She's in. $11-0 Bobcats. And Snide will come back in. Carpenter in to McGee over. A long shot banked in by Anna Lajway. How about that? She surveyed the situation and decided to bank it in. 14-0, a three-pointer for the Cats. Sentinels looking for their first basket, and it's a jump ball. There comes McGee. Oh, nice anticipation. Oops, we waited for her troops, so good steal there by Woods, but should have waited for her troops to show up for help. Here's Lajway. Ball comes over to McGee. She throws it up. We've got 31 in. That's Scuddery for Ticonderoga. He's back in. I think she started. .32 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Bobcats. Carpenter grabs it. Gives it to McGee. McGee stops. Could have taken it, but decided not to. We have 3 seconds. So Ty gets it with 17 on the clock in the first quarter. Knocked loose. First quarter, 14-0 Bobcats. Mahalik will inbound for the Sentinels, and second quarter gets underway. Bobcats continuing the man-to-man. Got it up off the rim, and in the hands of McGee. Over to Carpenter, back to high post to 23 Snide. Bobcat turn on the possession arrow. McKenna McGee will inbound it. Passes a little deep. And that was Anna Lajway staying in the forecourt. In that situation, if she hadn't touched it, she could have picked it up in the backcourt. But once she touched it in the forecourt, then she had to stay in the forecourt, otherwise it would have been an over and back. Constance Bailey reports in for the Sentinels. 7:21 to go in the first half. Bobcats without the press on. And we have a jump. I saw enough jump balls in that first game, the modified game, to fill up the whole week, and we're getting more of the same here in the JV contest. No travel. When the game is one-sided like that, I'm sure if you're reffing, you kind of have a tendency to look the other way when something like that happens, or travel. There's Brunel on a high post. Dishes off to Lajway. Now Carpenter. Brunel. Just stripped away by the Sentinels. 6.5 to go, second quarter. There's a long shot by 13 Mahalik. Cats come up with it. Up to Carpenter. And we have another jump ball. Scott back in, replacing Brunel for the Cats. Bobcat ball. I thought there's been so many of them who can keep track. Off goal will be blue ball. Mahalik will inbound. So get it. Scuddery will bring it up. 6:02 to go. Saved by Carpenter. Here's Lajway. Among the interested spectators, Steve Chilton, who put in so many years here as the coach, trying to get this program, the girls program, running. I think it's finally going to pay off here. Third and fourth grade level, the Bobcats have 3 teams. Northeastern has only 2. Bobcat JVs beat the Cougars. A lot to look forward to, I think, for this NAC girls basketball program. That falls in. That was, I believe, McGee. No, could have been Durnan. Thought it looked like a number 10. I didn't look closely. Just thought it was number 10. That'd be Durnan. It's 16-0. Durnan up for Carpenter. Carpenter is fouled. Pushed with no intent of blocking the ball. Complete body block there by Gendra Cook. Refs are not likely to call an intentional, but that came pretty darn close to it. Carpenter banks in the first one. Carpenter has a sub waiting to come in for her if she should make it. And she missed it. Carpenter with the ball. Sentinels still looking for their first points. Then back in. Scott will bring it up. .23 to go. That shot was blocked. I believe it was either Venn or McGee. Or McGee, yeah, they blocked it. Stephanie Snide makes it 19-0, under 4 now to go in the second quarter. Long shot off the back of the iron, rebounded by Scott. There's McGee. 3:21 on the game clock. 19-0, second quarter action. Ticonderoga visiting Northern Adirondack, January 31st, 2012. And we're going to have a chance at the foul line for the Sentinels. It's going to send Josie Worley to the line. Foul was on Scott. She'll get another chance to put her team in a scoring column. Rolls off the rim. There comes Durnan, up for Scott. That was Scott putting it in. 21-0 Bobcats. And they haven't been pressing. Sentinels get it back. Cats have been settled back under defense, letting the Sentinels get the ball on the forecourt and shutting them down. That one misses, and Sentinels will get it back. Brunel and Lajway in. McGee brings it up. Then with the hook shot. Travel. Ben will toss it in. Puts it into McGee to Ben. To Grinnell, and Grinnell scores. 23-0. Sentinels will bring it up. We're under 2 minutes now in the second quarter. A long thrust, looks like a shot, but rebound Grinnell. McGee will bring it up after getting it from Durnan. Back to Durnan on a high post, turns. Rolls in and out, kept alive by Lajway, but Ben is on the line. And we got number 11, McKenna McGee, back in. She replaces her big sister, Megan. Megan, a 9th grader, McKenna, a 7th grader. Ah, three-pointer. Constance Bailey throws in a tray. Sentinels are on the scoreboard. What a three-bagger. That shot is missed by Durnan, rebounded by Bailey. 1:03 to go in the half. 23-3 the score. There's a steal by Lajway. Lajway determined she's going to shoot it, and she did. Good hustle there by the Sentinels, but McGee ties up Ticonderoga, and going to the possession arrow. It's tie ball. Turnaround shot right in the hands of Durnan. 33 seconds to go in the first half. Lajway gives it to McGee. Tries to go to Durnan. Durnan bounce pass to Lajway. Comes up a little short. 18 seconds now. That's a sail and rebounded by Durnan. 8 seconds, a lot of time. McGee into the forecourt, now 5 seconds. And knocked away, good defense by Ty. Good defense there by Jendra Cook to knock that one loose. But it's a 23-3, 20-point halftime lead for the Bobcats over the visiting Ticonderoga Sentinels. Don't go away, you're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable TV worthy of your support. We just finished with a nice little halftime chat with our good friend Steve Chilton. As we said earlier in the game, longtime coach here at Northern Adirondack, who's no longer coaching at the varsity or JV level, but he's helping out at the youth level. His name was in the paper today, the Press Republican from 40 years ago. What was that? Was that Snide or Durnan? Whoever it was, Cats lead by 25-3. Stevie's name was in there along with his cousin Jim Chilton. Bobcats beat somebody 40 years ago. Time flies. I thought Steve graduated in 74. I could be wrong there, but if so, he would have been just a sophomore. Taylor Durnan hits the first. Misses the second. And the Sentinels get the rebound. 26-3 Bobcats. That's grabbed by McGee. McGee to Ben. Sentinels bring it up. Here's Ben. And Rachel Ben lays it in. Sentinels will bring it up again. 28-3, 25-point Bobcat lead. A little too strong, rebounded by Snide. Here comes McGee. A player down, somebody tripped for Ty, so Andy Landry called a timeout. Constance Bailey turning an ankle, but 25-point difference in the ball game. There's no sense in worrying about who had possession. A good call there by referee Landry. Let's see, we got Burnell, we got Lajway, and we got Carpenter in for the Bobcats. Lajway holds it up short. And once again, the Sentinels will bring it down. Hoping to get a shot off. There's McGee. McGee must have come in that time. There's Burnell and Lajway. Maybe Carpenter was already out there. Bobcat ball. McGee throws it up a little too strong. Rebounded by Snide. Carpenter over McGee. McGee in the paint. Throws it up off the rim. And we'll have a jump ball. Ticonderoga's turn. There's a long one. It's going to be off the mark. 4:44 to go, third quarter. There's McGee over to Carpenter. Now Snide throws it up. Sentinels bring it back. Bobcats in his zone now. Rebound Brunel, gives it to McGee. Brunel turn around. And here come the Sentinels. Nice move by Janelle Woods. As 28-5. That's 40% of her team's points right there. Brunel, turnaround, nope. Should be off Latchway. I thought it was off Latchway, but it weren't. Tyler LaFountain is in. Number 12 for the Bobcats. LaFountain hits the side of the rim. Whoa! Foul on Kristen Carpenter. Up. Rebounded by Snide. 2:54 in the third. Thrown up there by McGee. Snide to Carpenter. Nope. Rebounded by Fuller. Jump ball. 2.5 showing in the third quarter. McGee brings it up. Carpenter to LaFountain. And Tyler LaFountain throws it in. Inside the elbow. That'll make it 30-5. This is McGee. Goes off the rim, rebounded by the Sentinels. 30 is Bailey. Air ball. Pulled down by Snide. 1:27 to go in the third, 30-5, a low-scoring third quarter here. McGee up the rim. Bailey with another rebound. They travel. Thrown up. Rebounded, thrown up and in. Number 34, Josie Worley. Makes it 30-7 now. 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Brought back by Carpenter. She's called for the steps. Blue ball. Rebounded by Lajway. 20 seconds. Coach Herrica calling for one shot. The Cats will keep it. The Fountain says, I'll take that one shot. 7 seconds to go. Took it a little early. 30-7 Bobcats after 3 here on viewer-supported hometown cable. If you want to see this programming continue, Bobcat fans, we need a whole lot more support than what we're getting out of the Ellenburg-Altona area. So wish a few more of you would appreciate what we're doing here and at least help pay for the gas at our time. Thanks for watching. We're going to continue here with the fourth quarter coming right up. Woods will inbound. And the fourth quarter is underway. Sentinels trailing by 23. Rebounded by Scott. Intended for Van, it's out of bounds. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Sentinels bring it up. Lajway. Defense forces the turnover as Scuddery couldn't hang on to it. Lajway will inbound it to Scott. Lajway. Over and back. Tie ball. A little strong, a little hard on the rebound. Other one a little strong. Sentinels keep it. We got a player down, slow to get up. Stolen by Scott. Snide too strong, but right there for the putback was Ben, but that didn't fall either. Worley ended up with the rebound. Scuddery brings it up. Slapped away by Scott. No, that was Snide. Ben. Ben with the ball gives it to Scott. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Northern Adirondack with a big lead over Ticonderoga. Brunel, McGee, and Doonan report in for the Bobcats. Lajway and Scott stay in. Off the rim, rebounded by McGee. Scott, back out. Shot by McGee. And the Sentinels have the rebound. We're 15 seconds away from 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Nobody scored yet in the fourth. Junior varsity girls basketball at Northern Adirondack. January 31st, 2012. That ball deflected to the hands of Brunel. She'll give it to McGee. Under 5 to go. Lasway back. Oh, nice look. And pulling up short there was Scott. Scuddery into the forecourt. Lasway forces another turnover. So now we got Carpenter and the younger McKenna in. Over on the tie side, Mahalik is in, replacing Scuddery. Still looking for our first fourth quarter point. Got. And picked up by Ticonderoga. This is Janelle Woods at the line. Fouls on Megan McGee. Sentinels steal it away. Woods throws it up. Rejected by McGee. Brunel controls it, gives it back to McGee. 3:45. Still looking for our first points in the fourth quarter. Short. McGee can't keep it. Off blue. Ben reports in for Brunel. McGee to inbound it. Gives it to her sister, too strong. Here come the Sentinels. 3:24 in the fourth quarter. Another miss. Off McGee. Ball. The fountain in from Megan McGee. 2:56 to go in the fourth. The fountain turns and fires. It'll be blue ball. 2:44 to go. There's Carpenter. Too strong. McGee is blocked. Carpenter gets it back. Ball comes out to Venn. Off blue. 2:17 remaining in the fourth. 16 on the shot clock. In the paint. Basket by Durnan. And first 2 points of the fourth quarter have been scored with just a little over 2 minutes on the clock. We're now down to 1:52. A fountain gives it to Carpenter over to Venn. And the goal ball. Lasway and Snide report in. Lashley goes down. Feet are out of bounds. Under a minute and a half. Stolen by Lashley. Good follow by Snide. Stephanie Snide makes it 34-7. Cats take it away. Snide gives it to Lashley. She'll give it to McGee. Brunel set to come back in on the next whistle for the Cats. Oh, we're going to pull her out with 30 seconds to go. Brunel says, I would have played for 30 seconds. I wouldn't have hurt my feelings. Played 34-7. The Sentinels were shut out in the first quarter, and they're 17 seconds away from being shut out in the fourth quarter. Stolen by LaFountain. Bobcats have outscored them 4-0 here in the fourth. So it's 14-0 however in the first, 9-3 in the second, 7-4 in the third. 7 seconds to go in the game. And gonna dribble out the clock. 34-7 victory. Northern Adirondack defeats the Ticonderoga Sentinels, and that's the way it was in junior varsity girls basketball at Northern Adirondack Central School, beautiful downtown Ellenburg Corners. You've been watching viewer-supported Hometown Cable. Win, lose, or draw, this is TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable. So how about it, Bobcat fans? How about stepping up and supporting this programming? So as these girls progress, Hometown Cable can be here to bring those games to you in your home. Thanks for watching.